Good morning. I'm Bishop Jim Dunlop of the Lower Susquehanna Synod, and it's my pleasure to have with me the Bishop Emeritus of the Lower Susquehanna Synod, Bishop Guy Edmiston. And we are speaking today to you in the Allegheny Lutheran Church, and particularly to Dr. Foster McCurley on the 60th anniversary of his ordination. And it is a joy to send this message along and greetings from the Lower Susquehanna Synod. We have always been grateful for the work that you have done throughout the church. And for me, I had the opportunity to sit in on stewardship classes that you put together for our synod back when I was a layperson. And I always remember those opportunities and appreciated your gifts of teaching and the skills that you had. So it is a blessing that you have given us these things. And I also wanted to allow Bishop Edmiston to say a few words.
Good morning, Foster. I assume we're talking to Foster.
Yes.
Right? Okay. Morning, Foster. Haven't seen you for many years, but it's good to be here with Bishop Dunlop and bring some greetings from an old classmate, 1960. That's a long time ago. I hope things are going well for you and Janine. And I want to express also my appreciation for the work you did not only as a writer and teacher and faculty member at Philadelphia Seminary, but also for the social ministry work that you were involved with, especially in the later years of your ministry. I'm aware that you were theologian in residence for Diakon, and that you have been a preacher and a teacher in many of the congregations in your area and in our synod. I specifically remember you at Holy Trinity, Lancaster. So, good wishes to you and many more successful years and happy years.
So blessings to you from the Lower Susquehanna Synod, and we give thanks for the blessing that you have been to the church all these years. God bless and have a great day.
Greetings. These are remarks I had hoped to make in person, but such is the nature of the world in which we live. But I do want to bring my expression of appreciation as you honor Pastors Charles and Foster McCurley for 60 years of ordained ministry and service in the Lutheran Church. I actually got to know each of these two fine pastors at different ends of my career. Foster McCurley, or as I knew him, Dr. McCurley, Professor McCurley, was one of my professors in the 1970s as a student at the Lutheran Theological Seminary in Philadelphia. It was there that I had the most interaction with him. Pastor Charles, on the other hand, is someone that I really only got to know when I was elected Dean of the West Berks Mission District in 2001. So after his retirement from Allegheny and toward the end of his long and distinguished career. If my mother were with me, she could talk about his days at Grail and how much she enjoyed being a part of the Grail gadabouts, but that's her story, not mine. So going chronologically, let me start with one story, one important memory I have of Dr. McCurley. As a student at the seminary and living on the campus, it was not unusual to see a professor walking across campus on a given afternoon or morning. And sometimes when I would see a professor and greet him or her, that professor would just keep walking with the head turned over the shoulder as if to say, I'm very busy, I'm very important, I don't have time for a student's comments or questions. Dr. McCurley, on the other hand, is someone who always stopped and listened. He looked me in the eye. He made me feel that what I had to say was important. I don't know if I ever told you that, Dr. McCurley, but that's something that made a profound impression on me as a seminary student and something that I have carried with me throughout my ministry. Pastor Charles, on the other hand, I got to know much, much later, toward the end of his career. And what I have to say about him is that he is the most consummately gracious person I know. Charlie's the kind of person that makes anyone he speaks with feel welcome, feel comfortable, feel at home. I've been grateful both to Charlie and Liz for their collegial support for me in my ministry and just for being fun folks to talk to. So again, congratulations to all of you on 60 years of service to the church, and may God bless you with many more joyful years ahead.